would use this program for, because while I'm doing this this webinar, I will make sure to touch on each of y'all's businesses and kind of how you could leverage it and use that. But I'd love to know what everybody does. Pratful real estate, SMS marketing works the best. Real estate is awesome for SMS marketing. Trying to get in people's inbox, ask them if they're selling their home. Are you like an investor or a real estate agent? Anybody else? Feel free to share. Agent. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. For me, just so everybody can know about me, I'm an agency owner. So for me, I use systems like this for myself to acquire new clients, but also to help the clients I work with acquire new clients. So Clay, you said you're a SaaS reseller, starting an agency and own a home staging company. So multiple channels. Awesome. Yeah, you could use all of that. Anthony says that he has a fatherhood program giving direct services. Okay, great. Yeah. So there's if you have any courses, if they're for agency owners, maybe for something like what you do, Anthony, there's actually going to be a course creating section in here so you can create virtual courses. I'll show you all about that a little bit so that way you can share your knowledge with either your clients or other people, whatever the situation is. Let's pull this up. All right. Let's see. I see Kristen, you're on here. Ken, Carl, Tam, Amy. Feel free to drop in the chat. I'd love to get to know you guys more. Kristen is an affiliate marketer, writer, domain, website, cloud hosting, reseller. Great. That's awesome. Affiliate marketing is where it's at. In fact, there's going to be affiliate opportunities with SMSiT. So you're in the right place, Kristen. Let's see. Okay, let me tell you more about myself while we give a few more minutes to join, for others to join. I'll be working with the SMSiT team over the next few weeks, months, hopefully for the next 1,000 years. And my capacity, what I'll be assisting Henry and the SMSiT team with is creating courses and content to help serve you guys, showing you guys how to leverage this program in ways that are revenue generating. Also just showing you how to use the features in general. But ultimately, my goal here is to help you guys make a bunch of money. That's what my goal is. Amy does network marketing, direct sales, and agency. Awesome, Amy. You're in the right place. Very cool. All right. Let me go ahead and get ready to roll. For anybody that's been on this, it's going to be a lot of the same beginning. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to go through the beginning of this, and then we're going to talk about upcoming items, upcoming things we are working on for everybody here. So let me share my screen. Okay. So everybody can see my screen. Awesome. All right. So today is all about the future of sales and marketing and the wave of AI that is coming into CRMs and how you can ultimately leverage AI with your marketing and sales CRM. And if you don't have a sales and marketing CRM, this is even more of a reason to get one and use it the way it needs to be used. So on July 1st, so about 26 days ago, SMSiT did a soft launch of version 2. It's one of a kind sales and marketing CRM system. And today we're going to be showing you all of the new features. And if you've been on these calls, you probably have already seen a lot of these features. We're going to do a deep dive into each of them, show you some more about it, and ultimately help you see how this system can help you. We're actually going to be talking about the systems and everything that you have access to right now. So this is all stuff. If you're on this call, it's because you were a part of the soft launch. You already have access to all of this. So I want to talk about the team. We've got Henry on here. Everybody should know who Henry is. Henry is the owner, the founder of SMSiT. He is a full stack software developer. I think I'm saying that right. I don't know enough about backend tech to know all the jargon. But basically, he is the wizard behind the computer that gets crap done, right? That's what he does. He has worked and he has personally paid out of his own pocket to build this entire system, this entire software. He has not relied on any other person to help him along the way. He bootstrapped this entire system with the help of dev teams that he's paid and he's led, right? Because he's an full stack coding person, right? So he basically hired the people. He also built a lot of this stuff himself, and then he led a team of developers that helped him build this in his vision. We also have Marcus. Marcus is another partner of SMSiT. And Marcus is basically all things sales. You've probably seen him a lot. He's also supporting the clients such as yourself. Basically, his job is to make sure that you are leveraging this system, ultimately making more money by increasing your sales abilities. That's what his focus is going to be. And you're going to see that emerge over the next few weeks and months, is his focus is going to be trying to help you guys be better and better and better at sales. He has consistently made $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 sales. He is the king of high ticket. Okay. And then there's me. I focus a lot on marketing, business consulting, and just ultimately helping you figure out how you can make more money leveraging this system through cold and cold and paid marketing, and just ultimately leveraging the system and all the different tools that you're going to have along the way. So that's just kind of a long-winded way of saying this is the team that's here to help you. So when you stay till the end of this, you are going to get a special gift. We'll talk about it at the end of this, but it's basically just a thank you for listening to me talk this whole time and listening to our team and hearing what we have to say. So before I share with you all of the amazing features that we're going to talk about, I wanted to take a moment to share the journey from our initial launch of SMSiT all the way to today. And it's important to remember that our mission has always been very simple: to create a mind-blowing, highly effective CRM designed for any size business that's wanting to grow and scale without breaking the bank. After working thousands of hours, pushing the team as hard as we could, our team released the first version of SMSiT just 18 short months ago. And since then, we've been lucky enough to serve over 14,000 businesses across the world. And even though our initial system did some really awesome things, which is why you guys wanted to work with us, we knew that there was still work to be done if we wanted SMSiT to be the top of the line world-class system that we knew it could be. And that's when it hit us. So since we're already working to rebuild the system, we already were planning on releasing V2, why not just recreate the entire system and power it with AI? And that sounds like a great idea, but the problem is that no other CRM company has ever built something that is truly AI driven. And that meant that we had no blueprint to follow. We had to figure it out on our own. We'd have to figure it all out from scratch, completely revolutionize the CRM industry. And that's exactly what we did. So here's the good news. Everything we're about to talk about right now, all the features I'm about to show you, these are actually already included. You already have access to these. Either they are fully functional now or they are going to be fully functional. But the reality is everybody in this room is going to have access to the things I'm about to share with you. So I'm going to move this over to a different screen so that way I can reference it. And we are about to talk about the different things that you guys have access to. So if you want to see, just to make sure everybody's awake, who here wants to hear about the features that we have to offer? Drop yes or me in the chat. If you want to hear about the features we have to offer, and ultimately, if you want us to talk about how you can make money off of those features, we talk about how you can leverage these features, but who here wants to hear about how they can make some money today off of these features? If that's you, type me in the chat. I want to make sure that this is not a ghost town and that I'm not talking to myself. Awesome. Okay, awesome. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about, the first feature we're going to talk about is we're just going to talk about this dashboard right here. So I'm going to show you guys how you can either make money or save money. That's this whole goal. The whole goal is for you guys to leverage a platform like this and ultimately have more money in the bank at the end of the day than you did beforehand. That's what everybody wants. And you have access to this right now. If y'all have any issues logging into this, make sure you hit up Marcus. Marcus will take care of you, but you should have access to this right now. The first thing that you're going to see when you log in, this is your dashboard. This is going to show you some beautiful data all around about everything in the system. You actually are going to be able to plug in data from Google Analytics or Facebook or just all across your entire CRM system, and it'll actually generate this data for you. So that way you can see things just at a glance, know what the hell you're looking at, right? Because the reality is, if you want, as business owners, we have to be able to pivot quickly. We have to be able to make decisions. We have to be able to understand, are we trending up or are we trending down? And if we're trending down, we have to know why we're trending down. And we have to know what that issue is so that way we can pivot quickly, make a change, and get us back on track for our goals. So this is the first thing I want to talk about. This is going to be super, super impactful for any business that's actively trying to grow. If you're putting in any sort of effort into growing your business, whether it's through actions, organic actions, or through paid actions, this helps you kind of track your progress and make sure that you're trending up. The work that you're putting out is equaling results. That's what this is all about. So that's what we're looking at here. This is your dashboard. Now, what you can see right here at the top is it says SMS Gateway and SMPP. SMSiT, the reason why it got so popular 18 months ago when it officially launched is because SMSiT is a decentralized platform. What this means is that SMSiT allows you to connect with any provider. So I want you to think of a cell phone. Imagine you had a cell phone, and a lot of you guys here know that cell phones, you have to buy your cell phone for your provider. Like if you want a Verizon phone, you have to buy your phone from Verizon. If you want to go to T-Mobile, you have to have a T-Mobile phone. Imagine SMSiT is a cell phone that has no dedicated provider. You can go anywhere. It's an unlocked iPhone, right? Think of it in terms of that, and that'll help you understand this. But the reason why SMSiT got so popular before is because no other company does this, at least not at the scale that we do. And the reason why this is incredible is because when you have the power of choice, you can control how much money you're spending on services. Everybody here knows that to grow your business, you need some form of either voice or text communication. I saw in the chat earlier, who was it? It was Pratful said SMS marketing is amazing. Real estate for a lot of different services, a lot of different niches. SMS is an incredibly powerful tool. It also happens to be incredibly expensive if you don't know what's going on, right? And if you're sending a lot of messages. So other CRM systems, just one example that I'm going to give, this is not the only one that does it, but one example is Go High Level. Go High Level has a dedicated partner for theirs, which is Twilio, which means if you have a Go High Level account, if you have any intention of using SMS or voice features, right, you have to leverage Twilio. That's the way they've set it up, because they have a partnership. It's mutually beneficial. They each get kickbacks from that partnership, right? That said, when Henry created this, Henry had no intention of trying to set up those partnerships. Even though he probably could have made a lot of money, he decided that's not what he wanted to do. He wanted to allow this to be decentralized, meaning you can connect to any one that we have the ability to connect with, so that way you ultimately have the power to choose. So SMSiT is an unlocked iPhone. That's the best way to think of it. So we've got our gateways right here. And as you can see, there's, I believe, 8 right now, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I believe we have 28 more gateways that are in the process of being established. So these are different gateways. These are different companies essentially that offer text and voice services. So you can connect and you can choose whatever one you want. Let's say I have Twilio and I like Twilio and I want to continue using Twilio. I would select Twilio and then I would just put in my ID and my token and I'd be good to go. And I can connect it. So you can do that with any SMS gateways. Now, some of those bigger like Fortune 500 companies, and if this is you, might use what's called an SMPP server. You can also connect your SMPP server. You just got to give your host information and then you'll be good to go there. And then the feature that I'm really excited about, and it's probably like the coolest part of this decentralized system, is the ability to connect your SIM card. I don't believe this is fully out yet. This is something that is going to be out very soon. This is one of those things that we're rolling out over the following month. So this is going to be available very soon. And this allows you to basically go, we recommend like Metro PCS, but you basically can get a SIM card from a place like Metro PCS and you can connect it to this system. So that means, like, let's say I spend $50 on an unlimited plan with a SIM card at Metro PCS. I can connect it, and now I have the ability at flat rates to just spend my little $50 a month at Metro PCS and send unlimited calling and do unlimited calling and texting, right? We of course want to follow legal guidelines. This system is designed for you to follow those legal guidelines. It is your responsibility, but now you have the ability to leverage this, and this is how businesses cut down. In the agency space, which is where I've worked, I've seen businesses spend $7,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month on SMS fees. And Pratful, like, I'm sure you know, you were just talking about SMS. It gets expensive. Look at him shaking his head. Yeah, you know, it can hurt your wallet fast. So this is one of the ways that you will save money, right? And this is available to you right now, no matter what you're doing. If you're able to use a SIM card, strongly recommend it. That's my personal favorite one. It's probably going to be the cheapest option. But this is something that you're going to have the ability to do. You have the power of choice, which is not what a lot of other CRM systems can say, right? So this is one of the ways that Henry has given power back to the people here. So let's go over, that's the first thing I wanted to share with you guys. The unlimited calling and texting capabilities that you have, and or the ability to connect to other platforms if you so choose and have it kind of all in-house. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about, well, let me ask you, who here is excited about the SMS feature? Type yes in the chat if that's something that you are excited or you've already been using. I just want to make sure that's something everybody finds valuable. Brendan, okay, cool. Perfect. Okay, great. I'm glad to see you guys are engaged. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is going to be some of the voice features. So we talked about text, or we talked about how you can connect it. Let's start talking about how you can use it. Actually, before I show you that, I'm going to show you guys the contact section. So here in the contact section, before you can text or call anybody, you have to have people to call or text, right? So you're going to be able to add your contacts here. So you can click here, you can add somebody, you could add it here, you can pull all of this up, right? So this is how you're going to be able to add people, and basically you can group them. So let's say I wanted these two people to be in a specific group, I can add them to a group. So if anybody has ever like maybe you're an agency, I talked about this last week. Maybe you're an agency that has maybe a focus on some dental clients, right? And maybe I'm a dental agency and I have general dentistry clients and I have cosmetic dentistry, right? And I want to kind of group them out. I'll be able to group them based off of that. I can group them however I'd like. And the reason why that's going to be important is because the way I talk to those people, or maybe the updates that I give them, might differ based off of what kind of dentistry they practice, right? So that's one example of how you can do it. But you're able to add your contacts here. You're able to manage them and add specific groups or group them however you'd like, which is going to be important when we get to stuff like this. I'm going to talk about the voice stuff first, and then we're going to talk about the text. So you're going to have the ability to broadcast talk to people. And you're going to be able to do this right here through broadcast. You can select a group of people. Let's say I'm going to go back to this dentist because I'm already doing this. Or actually, Pratful, I'm gonna use you. Maybe I'm a real estate agent and I want to group my leads for commercial versus residential. Let's do that example. And for whatever reason, there's some message that I want to send to all of my people in the commercial, and I want to tell them about something. I don't know. Maybe it's some update, some bonus, or something that I want to tell them about, right? So what I can do is I can type my message in here. Sorry, Grammarly's going off. I can type whatever message I have in here. Maybe it's, I don't know, did you hear about the new bonus that whatever state, Florida, just released for commercial business, commercial real estate owners? I don't know. I'm just really talking sideways, but you get where I'm going with this. So you could say something like this, and you could spell it better because hopefully you guys have better spelling etiquette than I do. But anyways, you say whatever you want to say. You can select whatever group you want, right? And then you can choose to send this via text to voice. So this will automatically translate to voice, or I could, maybe there's a certain thing I want to send them. I could do an MP3 or an MP4. It'll let you upload that here, or you could start playing it right here and it'll let you send. Or you can do a text to voice one-time password if you want to do some sort of one-time password, right? So that is what you can do here, and you can send this. This allows you to broadcast to multiple people at once. I personally find this to be very helpful in my business, where like maybe, for example, I do coaching calls for my clients, right? That's one of the benefits my clients get. They get like a weekly coaching call with me, and maybe I had something come up and I need to cancel it. I'm able to do a broadcast and say, hey, like do a voice broadcast and say, hey, sorry guys, I had something come up. I'm not going to be able to make it. Just so you guys know, it's going to be rescheduled to this day. That is a real life instance of what I would do in my business with this feature. So it is something pretty cool I wanted to share with you guys. And it just allows you to get your message out to people more quickly, and to make sure that your clients are being taken care of. So if anybody else likes this, let me know. I see a few questions in here. Marcus, if you see any questions related to the feature I'm talking about, feel free to unmute and tell me so we can talk through.
Yep, I will. I'm reading through them right now.
Thanks. Okay. Let's talk about, I'll go through the other voice messages, items here in a moment, but let's talk about text and how you can leverage the system to text people. So you're going to notice at first when you go to the text section, there's this up here at the top. This is going to be kind of an at-a-glance view for you to see how many messages are pending, queued, sent, all of this. You're going to be able to see kind of where you stand with your texting pipeline, right? And you're going to be able to go through a bunch of these items all at once. Now, if you haven't set up your phone number yet, or if you haven't set up your gateways, you can click this little world icon and it'll let you add more gateways or connect a SIM card. I forgot to tell you guys this earlier, but you can actually connect multiple. If you need to connect multiple, you can connect multiple, and you can get multiple phone numbers. If you click this button, it'll actually let you buy multiple phone numbers. So in this account that I'm showing you, there's only one. Let me show you this one right here. I'll go over to this one actually. It's my live account. In this one, we have multiple phone numbers here, right? So I'll share this view with you guys. But here's an example of a working dashboard. Look at this. This has sent 106, 15 messages have failed for whatever reason, but we've sent 106 messages out of this account. These are all of the different phone numbers that we have connected. I could connect more if I wanted to, all of that. So here's another, whenever you're ready to start sending messages, you can actually pick what type of message. Do I want to send an SMS, an MMS? Is it a one-time password? Is it an RCS? What type of message am I trying to send? If I need to pick some sort of file, you can click this and it'll actually open your files on your computer and you can put whatever file you need in there. And then you can type your message out. So let's say I want to say, hey, what's up? Right? And then I select whatever phone number I want to send it from. So let's say this one. I can select groups, contacts, or manual. Let's say I want to send it to a group. I choose whatever group I want. I have all of these groups already done. If I want to send it to contacts, I click right here and it'll show me all the different contacts. So I'll send this to Marcus. And then you can just do that now, or you can do manual. So with manual, you can go right here. And it says, please use country code with phone number. So like, for example, I would do 1 and maybe right here, just type in whatever phone number you want. You can schedule it for delivery if you want. Let's say I don't want to send it right now and I want to send it tomorrow at, I don't know, 9:30 a.m. Yeah, I can do that. And then hit OK. I could do that. You can select all of this right here and you could send it out. So if I wanted to do that, it's that simple. So you can do that. You can also, like, let's say I'm sending to a group. For anybody, this will be for people that use SMS marketing. One thing you might want to do is you might want to use spin tags. If you guys don't know what spin tags is, it's basically a way of shuffling messages to make them look different. The reason why this is a helpful thing is because whenever you're sending messages to mass lists, the providers that manage the phone numbers and the services like Twilio, for example, or Bandwidth, they are always kind of monitoring messages. And when they see that people are sending a lot of the same thing, they might try to flag it as spam. So if you're sending a lot of messages, it's probably going to be in your benefit to use spin tags, because what it does is it kind of jumbles it up a little bit different. So for example, here's a format: hello, howdy, hola to you, Mr., Mrs., blah, blah, Smith. So whenever it does the output, it might say something like howdy to you, Mr. Davis, or if you wanted to, for whatever reason, it would come out like that. But you could, or it would say hola, Mrs. Davis, like whatever the situation is. It kind of will put different variations in there and you're able to put it in there and kind of go for it. So that is an example of how you could leverage this again. And then whenever you're ready, you just hit send message and it's going to send out. Okay, so this is really, really cool. There's some other cool features about this that I'm going to show you here in a little bit, but I'm talking about right now. I want to only talk about what y'all have access to right now. But here in a little bit, I'm going to show you some other cool features that are in the pipeline. So anyways, we're talking about how this is going to make, go ahead.
Hold on, Hannah. Praful Thakar is asking a few questions here.
Okay.
He said, so if you can scroll up and on the top right corner where the globe is, can you click on the globe? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So, Praful, your first question, one of your questions is, how do I connect multiple phone numbers to my account? So basically what you're going to do is, as as you start using V2 more, you're going to come in here, you're just going to connect gateway after gateway, right? You're going to click on the globe, you click on connect, or if you're using a SIM card or whatever it is that you're doing, and then you're going to select from the SMS gateway drop-down menu, whatever one that you're using. And I want everybody to know also while I'm in this part, as of September, we're going to be adding another like 19 to 20 gateways. So then again, it's just wash, rinse, and repeat, do the same process over again. So you can keep adding gateways. And then when you go into your bulk texting or when the dialer is working, that's to be calling, you would then be able to select multiple lines, multiple numbers at the same time. So that's that first question. And the next question is, can we schedule and send a message with a GIF or GIF? I always say those either way, right? I usually send birthday messages with GIFs to my clients. Yeah, so there's a smart tool that's called special event wishes that is being built out. God, I hope that should be done in the next couple weeks or so, and that'll allow you to do GIFs and images and all this type of stuff. So yes, that will be possible. The spin text, cool. And can you send a link to a video message? Yes, you can. Yep, you can also send links that lead to a landing page or a video or what have you. Yeah, you can also do that too. All right, cool. Keep going.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so there's some other cool stuff we're going to show you here in a little bit, but this is pretty cool. Now let's talk about how this makes you money. I told you guys today, my goal is to talk about how this makes you money, and how you can leverage this to make you money. So if you choose your gateway or you connect whatever source is the most cost effective for you, and you have your lists of people that you are legally allowed to text, right? Remember that, like cold, just straight up cold SMS is illegal in the United States. But if you have a list of people that have opted in any way, shape, or form in the past, and you're wanting to text them and get that going, leverage those lists. Those are your low-hanging fruit. Those are opportunities for you to create relationships and ultimately sell them or resell them if you've sold them in the past, right? SMS is the most powerful marketing tool I use. And it's the most powerful marketing tool I educate my clients on how to use. The reason why it's so powerful is because it is the inbox that gets the most eyes. SMS, we have all these inboxes. We have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have WhatsApp, we have all of these inboxes, right? SMS is the one that will get the most eyeballs. That's just how it is. And to make more money, you have to be in front of the most eyeballs, and you have to be in the right place at the right time. So if you are not using SMS marketing, or if you are and you want to be better at it or make more money with it, then this is going to be something that will help you make more money. So strongly recommend this. Like I educate my clients on this, and my clients, these people who have never done SMS marketing or have done it before, like if you just do it with intentionality and you do it the right way, you can make a boatload of money on this, right? I've got one of my employees on here, and she could probably confirm a lot of my client, like when you just tap into it and you do it just the right way, you make a lot of money. Okay. So there's that. This is one of the features I want to talk about. Now I'm going to start talking about, I'm going to talk about some more of the voice features, kind of get those out of the way. And then we're going to talk about some other fun stuff. So not that the voice features aren't fun. The voice features are very fun, but we're going to talk about some other things. So let's go to voice, and let's go to Receptionist IVR. So let me pull this up, and I'll show you a cool graphic on how this looks, because this is the best way to describe it. With Receptionist IVR, this is something that if you have ever called like Comcast, for example, you answer it and it's like, all right, press 1 for sales, press 2 for support, press 3 for billing, whatever the situation is. This is a tool that Fortune 500 companies use. Have you ever called a Fortune 500 company and not gotten this? Probably not, right? Most companies, big companies, have to have features like this, right? Because they have to have a way to route their clients. And that's why SMSiT is so cool, because SMSiT was built with the intention of acting and behaving and being a resource that Fortune 500 companies could use. So our goal for you in providing this is to give you the tools that you will inevitably need once you get to that point where you need to route your traffic, where you need to make sure you have the proper foundation and structure for longevity. So when you're ready, or if you're already there, this is going to be a good opportunity for you to route that. Let's talk about how this is going to save you money. This is going to save you money because now you're not going to have to pay somebody a wage, whether it's a VA or an hourly wage. You're not going to have to pay somebody to do this anymore, right? You don't have to pay to have a receptionist. You can just set this up and it can go wherever it needs to go. you're reducing not only your costs, but you're reducing the amount of time that a client needs to spend on the phone, right? Instead of just calling and talking to somebody and trying to explain their issue, they're able to answer the call and just know, all right, I need to talk to this department and go. So it helps them get speed to result, whatever that is for them, right? So Receptionist IVR is pretty cool. Next up, we have extensions. This is something I'm excited about personally for my team. So in the marketing industry or with agencies of any sort, a lot of times you need to have account managers, right? Whenever you have a lot of people, you need to have people managing the accounts. And so for me, and I'm sure people on this call might relate, what I'm planning on doing is setting up extensions for my team. So I have my root number where people can call me or call the business, and then they can have an extension, right? So that way, if I'm giving one of my employees, Brianna, a client, I'm going to tell that client, all right, and if you need anything, reach out to your account manager here, and I'm going to give her the extension. This is going to help my clients get the help that they need. It's going to redirect them where they need to go. It's going to save me money because I'm not going to have to pay a receptionist to handle that. I'm not going to have to pay somebody to route them over. I don't have to have a whole position just fielding calls. These two features right here are going to save me probably, I would say 3 to 5 hours a week worth of money, whatever I would pay somebody to do this. It's going to send me about 3 to 5 hours a week if I had to guess. So these are just really cool features. Again, these are made with the intention of being built or to help Fortune 500 companies. And these are features that you're going to have available to you. So very excited about those. And I hope you guys enjoy them as much as I do whenever they are fully out. Next up, let me pull this up over here. Next, we're going to talk about the Smart Inbox. I'm actually super excited about this. Let me go back over here. Smart Inbox is going to be right here. So your Smart Inbox. This is really exciting. We also have some updates to share with you guys regarding Smart Inbox. So Smart Inbox is the best way to describe it, and I'm showing you our test account, and then I want to show you the live account, so that way I don't distract you. But here are two different contacts, right? These are two completely different contacts according to the system. And what's cool about the Smart Inbox is it takes one single contact and it consolidates it into one thread right here, right? But the conversation is happening across up to 30 different platforms. So I've got one contact, and maybe I'm having a conversation with them on Facebook Messenger or Instagram or WhatsApp, whatever the situation is. I'm having a conversation with them across multiple platforms, but it's consolidated into one thread for me and my team. So I don't have to bounce around 20 different threads. Let's say I have some sort of escalation issue. It's a client, there is some sort of escalation issue, and they're like, well, but you said over here, and then you said over there. I'm able to look across all of the threads because I use about 7 different social media channels to chat with my clients. So having it all in one place is going to help me consolidate my efforts and have it all in one place, easily to see, easily to reference. And yeah, I'm really excited about that. But this is just part of what I'm talking about here. You can react to them. Let's say I didn't like what they said. I would never do this to a client, but if I want to do an angry face, or I could laugh at them, whatever the situation is, you can actually react to people's messages here. But let's talk about it in a live setting. So I'm going to pull this up. Let's go over to my Smart Inbox on my live account. And let's pull up Marcus. Marcus, I'm about to send you a message. Is that cool? Yeah. Sounds good. So Marcus is an example. So like, this is actually connected to WhatsApp. So I'm able to do, oh yeah.
You have to remote the channel?
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. So you select your channel, click the share button, and then select what channel you want, right? So as you can see, we have a bunch of different things, right? We got Slack, we've got Instagram, we've got Reddit. You have all of these, we got Snapchat, whatever you want to do here, you select what the channel is, and then you hit send. There we go.
You don't want to pick the WhatsApp. You didn't pick the WhatsApp one. The WhatsApp icon.
I'm blind. Y'all excuse me. Ignore
there
me.
You go. Now you have the right one.
For this, to make this bigger for you guys to see the full picture, I made it smaller, and now I can't see as well. But yeah, so I sent this message. He's about to respond back, and you're going to see how it works in action. But this is really cool because first off, I just want to talk about WhatsApp. Our competitors don't have WhatsApp. Like they haven't integrated WhatsApp. Why? Because integrating WhatsApp is hard and it takes a lot of work. And the competitors that are starting to try to incorporate it, they're doing it kind of the, I don't want to say like, they're doing it the easy way. And the easy way is actually going to cost clients and users, if you were to use their platform, more money. Like you'd have to pay extra to connect your WhatsApp. When Henry built this with the dev team, he did it the hard way, the way that takes a lot more time, but this created a more stable integration and a more, it's just a more true and the integration will not require all the extra steps that cost money to users, if that makes sense. So I just don't know how else to say it other than this is a true integration. This is built in to make it to where you don't have to pay extra for the WhatsApp connection. A lot of people use WhatsApp, and this is why this is something that will make you money, right? We're talking about making money. We're saving money. A lot of people use WhatsApp, especially like for me, I use WhatsApp to connect with my UK clients. If I have UK clients or Australian clients, I like to use WhatsApp so that way I don't have to pay text fees that are outrageous, right? So for me,
refresh your screen real quick, because even though the WhatsApp integration is working, we're still finishing like the last few bugs in there, so you don't have to refresh and everything comes. So can you refresh your screen here? Refresh it, and it should appear and stuff. So these are some last bugs that'll take a few more days to work out the kinks. So you can see, there you go. You see, click on hey.
I'm on Henry. Let me pull you up.
Yeah, should scroll all the way down.
It didn't send for me.
Yeah, see,
and as you can see, he responded in such a manner that you can see that. So now you can also just click on reply and easily respond.
Gotcha.
You can scroll down a little bit. You see that?
Yeah. So, where I was going with this though is like WhatsApp is going to be an incredible integration for you if you are talking or leveraging audiences that are not US or Canadian based. WhatsApp is going to be a really, really good tool for you to reduce those costs. Or in general, if you just want to further reduce SMS costs, leveraging WhatsApp in this manner will help with that, right? Because it's an inbox that's very close to people's eyeballs. A lot of people treat WhatsApp as if it's their texting service. And so this is another opportunity for you to do that and leverage that, okay? Now, there's some other cool, like some really, really cool things I want to share with this, but I'm going to wait until closer to the end and then we're going to talk more about this. But here is something I want to show you. Again, you can connect to all of these different channels. We have more channels that we're working on pumping out, but these are going to be all of the channels once everything's done and officially rolled out. This is going to be all of the several different channels that you have access to. You're going to be able to send emojis by clicking on this. You can send any emojis. I know somebody was asking about emojis earlier. Yes, you can send emojis and you can do it just like this. This is going to be like your short link. So you can copy this if you want to say their last name, and it just is custom values to help you have more meaningful conversations. You can attach documents. You can choose to send email. You can choose to send a fax. You can do whatever you need to do here in a very robust platform, okay? This is going to be very, very helpful for businesses who want to have an omnipresent existence on the internet, right? If you want to have omnipresence across multiple platforms and be able to talk to people across multiple platforms, you need to be able to have an inbox that can sustain it. So the smart inbox is really going to be helpful in that regard. I know I'm personally excited about it. I know a lot of other people are, but let me ask the chat, has anybody started using it, or is anybody excited to start talking to clients in one thread across 20, 30 plus different comm channels? If you're excited about this, type yes in the chat. I kind of want to see if this is what anybody else is as excited about this as I am. Brendan, okay, great. Hopefully you guys find the value in this, because there's more that I'm going to be talking about here. And if you're not excited about it yet, promise what I'm about to say here in a little bit after we get through this, you're going to change your change your mentality on that. Next thing I want to talk about is going to be your do some of your smart tools. So This is a CRM, a marketing and sales CRM system. One of the features of this is what we call smart tools. So that's our internal jargon for basically a bunch of really cool tools that you can use in your business to beef up your sales and marketing capabilities. When you click on this little computer icon in the top area, this is going to take you to the smart tools. Not all of the smart tools are ready yet. These are things that several of these are things that we're still building out. So these are all of the different smart tools that we have, and I'm going to talk about them briefly, and I'm going to show you a few of them in particular. So let's get into it. Autoresponders, these are going to be responders that you can set up that trigger based off of any specific thing. Like maybe they opted into one of your, like a funnel or something, which is something I want to show you, but yes, you're going to have a funnel builder. If they opted into something, or you put them in a specific group or whatever the situation is, an autoresponder will trigger. You're also going to have bloggers where you can do exactly what it sounds like, blog. You're going to have GPT. Well, this one's in here for GPT. You're going to have mobile coupons, polls, short links, text to win sweepstakes, autoresponder chatbots, contests, kiosk builder, mobile page builder, Q&A sim bots, birthday wishes. So I saw somebody asking about this. This is actually something you can set up in this. So that way you don't even have to worry about it. You just set it up and it goes. And we'll show you how to do that throughout this journey as everything's released. You're gonna have loyalty programs, fundraising kiosks. You can have character checkers, QR codes. If anybody's using Bitly, you can stop using Bitly and just use this. It can be a short link and shorten links and do the QR codes. And yeah, so there's a lot here, but there's two in particular I want to show you while we're talking about this. The first thing I want to show you is sites. So sites is actually going to be for funnels and websites. If you want to build a funnel or a website, this is what you're going to use. We're talking about how to make money in your business. Marketing makes you money in your business. When you market the right way, you get more leads interested in what you have to offer. So that way you can make more sales, right? So this is a feature that's going to make you money. And let's talk about it. If anybody's never built a funnel, or if you have built a funnel, type funnel in the chat. If you have not ever done a funnel and you want to do a funnel, type funnel in the chat. We'll talk about it. Okay, so funnels are incredible. I mean, hopefully y'all know what a funnel is. If y'all don't, lucky you, we are going to be doing master classes on all of this in the very near future. But funnel is essentially a mini website. That's what it is. It's a mini website where they go to it and they try to take a certain action to ultimately do whatever you want them to do. Maybe it's downloading a free resources. Maybe it's watching a video, or maybe it's booking a sales call. Whatever the situation is, you're able to build those funnels. You're able to build websites. Now, whenever you build these funnels or these websites and you want to see how they're doing, it's all going to be linked here. You're going to be able to see in this dashboard and in this analytics, the smart analytics dashboard, how they're performing, right? This is what we call smart analytics. And it helps you identify how it's actually performing, how it's doing. Are the actions that you're taking right now, is the time that you're spending to build these websites and build these funnels, is it paying off? Is it creating traction in your business, right? So that's what this is about. Now, you're going to be able to actually use this funnel builder. And this funnel builder, you can just click on new funnel. It's a drag and drop style. It's super easy to create funnels with these drag and drop funnels. Again, we're going to have videos showing you how to do that. It is so simple. I actually had a 75-year-old woman just a few weeks ago build a funnel. It is so simple to build funnels, right? And Henry has made it so easy with his system. I was checking it out. It's literally drag and drop. So easy. Okay. And I want to reiterate, this is not out yet. It is going to be out soon. He's finalizing some of it with the dev team. But since you are in this, you already get access to this. This is a tool that you're already going to have access to. So as I'm talking about these tools, I want y'all to remember, like, these are things that you get to have. You already are going to have access to it. I believe it's going to be out by the end of next month, but Marcus and
at the latest would be like end of September, but we hope a little bit before that. But like worst case scenario, the sites and the funnels, this whole section that she's showing right here will be done by September 30th at the latest. And if everyone sees, we've usually meet deadlines a lot sooner than that, but I want to give that cushion in case.
Yeah, I know I'm personally very excited as an agency owner, as somebody who focuses a lot on paid and organic marketing strategies. I leverage funnels a lot in my business. So I'm very excited for this to come out. I know I've been pestering Henry, and Henry's probably tired of hearing me about it, but I am very excited about this. Okay. But it gets deeper than funnels. Funnels are great. Funnels are a great marketing tool, but you're also going to need to be able to build a website, right? If you don't have a website, you're going to need to be able to build a website, and you're going to be able to do that here. Okay. So you got funnels, you got websites. You're going to have blogs if you want to connect blogs to your websites. And here's some other things that I'm excited about for you. Anybody who does any sort of course creation, or maybe you have anything that you give away, maybe your lead magnet is a free mini course on how to build a funnel, for example. You can have a membership in here, and you can get them on a membership in a product specifically. Maybe I want to build a tiny little course showing them how to do this. You can build a course. Like if anybody's has ever taken any sort of e-learning or virtual course, you're going to be able to do that for your clients here. You can click create a product, and you can create a course. For me, I do a lot of course creation, so I'm very excited about that, and I'll be able to put that here. You're going to be able to have all of your offers listed, whatever your course offers are. You're going to be able to see the analytics of those and see how they're doing. Course progress, you're going to be able to track all the people in your courses, see how they're doing. That's really exciting. Another thing you're going to be able to do is on your websites and on your funnels, you can create custom forms. Henry was actually showing me these recently. These forms are beautifully, he's making them very, very easy. Again, drag and drop. And these forms will connect to anything. Maybe you want to collect somebody's basic information on a funnel, first name, last name, phone number, email. You're able to create a form asking for whatever information you want. Or maybe you're somebody like me who, whenever I take on a new client, I have an onboarding survey that I make them go through. So I might ask various things like, what do you feel like your biggest issue in business is? Or what things have you tried in the past to get new clients? Or what's your birthday? Or like, what's your favorite restaurant? Sometimes I like to send my clients some fun stuff. So whatever my situation is, I might ask them those questions on a survey. And again, I can connect that survey to a funnel. I can make a beautiful website or funnel, right? I can make a beautiful funnel with a sleek background and all of that. And then I could turn around and just slap a survey in the middle of it and collect the information that I need. And I'm able to do that. Other ways, for example, some of my clients might work in the health or wellness industries, and sometimes they need to take intake forms for their clients, right? They need to know, like maybe that person has a skin condition or something like that, and they need to know that information. They're able to ask those questions on that form, and now it's in their CRM system, right? This is a client management system. It's really important to remember. This helps you not only get new clients and make new sales, but this is meant to help you retain client information for years and years to come, just like Fortune 500 companies would. So you're able to collect data and maintain that data from your contacts. So that's really, really, really impactful. Okay. You're going to be able to track submissions of everything. See, are people actually filling this out? What are they doing? You can install chat widgets on your website. If anybody's ever been on a website and they've noticed there's like a little chat bubble in the bottom right, you're going to be able to do that. So all of this is just, you can set up URL redirects. Maybe they go to this website, but you actually want them to be pointed over here. You're going to be able to set this all up. So this site smart tool, this is all of those things that I was just showing you, all of that was in one of these smart tools. These are all smart tools. Everything I just showed you regarding funnels and sites and all of that stuff was in this one smart tool. Okay. One. So, there's more though. But wait, there's more. If y'all have ever followed the ShamWell guy. The next thing I want to show you guys, there's another smart tool, because obviously we don't have enough time in the day to go over all of these, but I'm just showing you my favorites. The next one I want to show you is the social planner. So let's pull this up. This is actually not even what it's going to look like. Okay. I'm not showing you ignore what this looks like. Henry is currently redoing this. Henry has actually, fun story. When I first started partnering with Henry, I was like, hey, Henry, are you going to have a social media planner in here? And he's like, well, I didn't plan on it. And I was like, well, can you build one? And Henry was like, I guess. He was a little annoyed with me, I think, when I asked him. But I was like, dude, I think it would be great. And Henry is personally building it. I got on a meeting with him. Marcus, I think it was like 2 or 3 nights ago. We got on a meeting with him. Yeah. And he was showing me, ignore this. How this looks is not how it's going to be. He is making it so easy. It's going to be like a calendar view. Maybe some of the updates, it hasn't even been pushed. No, it's not even going to look like this, but it's going to be like a calendar view. and it's going to be able to see all of the posts you did on each day. It's going to be incredible. I'm
Probably
very
I could show them up. I could show them later, right?
Yeah.
If you could show that later, Henry, that'd be
How about-
awesome.
Let me do
That's
that right
great.
now.
I like that.
Let me see if I do that. And I just wanted to point out, just 1 second, guys. I also wanted to point out that one of the new things that we've done is we just integrated the SIM card integration. That's what I've been testing right now. That's why I haven't been able to talk since. So we just testing it out right now. We actually integrated some SIM cards already, but we're just having a little buggy issue that we want to solve. But just bear with me, guys. Let me share my screen. Just
I'll stop sharing.
Yeah.
Henry's in the background getting stuff done. We're sitting here trying to tell y'all about the features, and he's busy building some more out. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
So we talk about this a lot. Henry being a developer, what that means, guys, is he's able to quickly build stuff like this for you and just deliver a whole other level of support that is unparalleled for other services.
Okay, first things first is you see this? It says SIM card. This is a SIM card. That's a SIM card. Okay, so we just testing out. We're testing it out right now, trying to make sure it's perfect. If you click here right now, okay, all right, you can actually connect your SIM card. You can see, and this is a QR code. If you scan this, now it's going to download the latest the app. All right, but remember the app right now looks similar to the old app you have because we haven't integrated it yet into our upcoming native mobile app that's going to be on the Apple Play Store and Apple Store and Google Play Store. But y'all have to have some right now, right? So what's available right now is the Android app, okay? But it's much different now, much optimized. It's version 9 point something right now, and you do everything through here, so it's kind of changed. But the only reason why you're still using that app right now, okay, is just because you got to have something that connects your SIM card to SMS-iT. But now you do it through here, all right? Like this is working. If I download right now, I'm going to download. I'm going to go in, and while I'm going to do this, and that's it. It's done. So we just my folks are testing it out already, trying to make sure that there are no bugs, okay? And these are the two numbers that we just integrated right now. Okay, they just came in. Okay, so that's one thing. I want to show you guys what we're building for the social planner. So the social planner is going to look something like this. See that? Okay, first, of course, this is where you create. All right, this is where you create whatever you want. Okay, create right here. And this is the planner itself. All right. So she was talking about the calendar, yeah, something like this. See that? You can even see this, something like this. See that? It's looking beautiful, it's looking professional, it's looking sweet. Okay. You got other views, you got the view like this too. You're still working on that, a lot of things, okay? We got this view here, because I'll behave the same way. We got another view also. We got the filter, we got the add media, we got the content section too, where you can schedule your post. All right. And we still got an analytics section coming up, a stream section coming up, a content library coming up. It's going to be so robust that when we're done, you're going to be like, oh my God, this is supposed to be a different software, right? Because this is the dashboard. We're calling this the dashboard. We're going to have the analytics section where you can, where it shows analytics for each post, because right here it's showing data for everything at once, right? But the analytics section, okay, all right, is going to show data for each single post itself. Okay.
Instagram Reels, Stories, YouTube Shorts, are these all included? Instagram Reels, Stories, YouTube Shorts, are these all included?
Yeah, they're going to come in. They're going to come in when we finally done eventually. They're going to all come in. Well, so y'all would soon be able to start integrating your SIM cards. We just have a little issue because the app is crashing right now. Okay, we will probably have it fixed by tomorrow, so that way The target was that at the end of this month, your SIM card integration is perfectly working. But you can see we're already adding a lot of SIM cards already. Okay, so that's cool. And that's the reason why if you come over here, you can actually send a message right now from the SIM card. That's the SIM card right here. This one is a SIM card that was added and then was removed. It didn't show the number at the back end. So we working on that. But you see, your SIM cards are going to be able to show here. This is SIM card to SIM card is showing right here. Okay, so it's just amazing. And then we were able to do a lot of work right here. I want to show you guys some very quickly before I pass it back to Hannah. Right here at your group section. Okay, first, now all of a sudden you can select contacts just from right here and then assign them to a group automatically. Okay, automatically you can just do that now. Previously could not. All right. Of course, you got your tags and everything right here as usual. But now you also got a new spot called managed, where you could archive groups. All right. Example, I got all these groups right here, right? I can decide to come right here to manage groups, okay, and archive some of the groups here so I don't see them no more. When I archive a group, example, if I do this now, this is to archive the group. All right, it gets archived, so I wouldn't see it no more. All right, at the contact section. All right, I wouldn't see no more at the contact section. I wouldn't see no more here when I do this. It's gonna be gone. It's gone. All right, but then if I came right here, hold on, let me refresh my screen. But then if I came right here to my archived groups, I'm going to see here. That's the testing though. See that testing though, and testing though doesn't show here no more. It's gone. That keeps everything organized for you. So it's gone. But if I come back now, if I come back to the managed archive groups and on archive it, all right, it's going to show now. All right, so I don't have anything here. If I come right here to this, I'm going to see testing though right here. Let me refresh the screen. It can give me everything new, and I see testing though came right back. Okay, so you have a lot of beautiful new things that we just made work. Example, right here now, we added the templates. Okay, so you can grab the templates on all your pop-ups, including the voice too. And what's super important is in the smart inbox section, we're about to get done with this. Facebook, it's about to get done. Facebook should be working a few days from now. All right, so we're testing this out too. So you're going to have Facebook working shortly. And then every month, you're going to have about 8 different social media networks that will work. Okay. And of course, SMS is already working. All right. SMS are working. Voice is also working. Emails are working and faxes are working. And they all got their, I can just come right here, for example, and start to send an SMS to this line, grab a number and say something like, hey, all right. But because we're still working on some things, it's going to refresh, but soon it wouldn't refresh no more. You're just going to automatically just send it over and saying it's going to be sweet. So you can see that. Okay. It wouldn't even show at all. It's just going to go automatically. Okay. Anyway, let me stop right now so she can keep showing you, okay, guys? So you can continue, Hannah, okay?
Yeah, thank you. He's gonna get back to work and building y'all the rest of these features that you are waiting for. So thank you, Henry, for sharing that. Very excited about that SIM card feature. Pratful, I see you smiling a little bit here and there. Look at him. He's like, I'm about to blow it up here soon. SMS marketing to the moon. There we go. Can everybody see my screen right now? My slide or my SMSiT? Excellent. Okay. So the next thing I want to talk about is just integration abilities. Guys, y'all have, as you can tell, it's like super robust. He's building more and more and more integrations. It's going to have the potential to have 100+ integrations, if not more, thousands, like the rate that Henry is building this. So keep that in mind. Who here is excited about the social planner? I forgot to ask. Does anybody think that they're going to be using the social planner? I know I'm going to be using it a lot. I am trying content, right? Content is taking over. We want to talk about how we're making money. Let me go back to the social media planner and talk about how you're going to make money from this. Content is moving to be a very important currency in the business world, right? The businesses that have content are going to have more authority. The more omnipresent you are on social media, the more authority you will have. Now, the reason why this will make you money and save you money is because creating content takes a lot of work. Distributing content takes a lot of work. All of that stuff takes a lot of work. And if you can have a way to easily distribute content across multiple platforms and schedule it out so that way you don't have to wait until 10 a.m. to log into Facebook because you heard that at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, the algorithm is the best for posting the content, blah, 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 blah. You can just schedule it out and say, hey, SMS-iT, I want you to make sure that you post this at 10 a.m. on Facebook on this date. And you can just spend however long you need to do, or you can have one of your team members do it. Whatever the situation is, you're going to spend less time on labor, right? You won't have to work crazy hours, and you can more easily create that omnipresent presence that you need across multiple platforms and just build your authority. Drop more resources, get more people excited about who you are, what you have to offer, and why they should work or do business with you. So that way you can make more money. Okay. So in my experience, I've had a lot of problems with other social media planners not being able to connect to as many things. A lot of times either the integrations suck and they're constantly refreshing, or they constantly just break, or more likely, the social planners that I have only have like 3 or 4 different things that you can connect to. Maybe like the reels suck or something sucks and it's just not letting you post. Henry is building this out himself. As we can see, like on this call, Henry is building stuff out himself. We talk about this a lot and why it's important because Henry is a full stack developer. Henry knows how to build things the way that it should be built. And so when we come to him and we're like, hey, Henry, it would be great if you could help me with help build something like this. Like when we say things like, man, it would be really nice if this worked. We don't know how to make that actually come to fruition. We're just kind of throwing words out there. Henry's brain, he's like, oh, well, if I just do all of these 20 million smart person things, I could make this work. I could integrate it and do X, Y, and Z. And I don't even know how to talk in smart people jargon like Henry. But the reality is that is a perk of having somebody like Henry as the owner of this company, right? Most software companies don't have a full stack developer as the CEO of the company. That's not the reality of it. But Henry's the full stack developer. He's the owner. He's the leader of the dev team. So he's able to bring solutions to issues to the table much more quickly and innovate much more quickly. So just keep that in mind. Another thing I want to talk about, let's talk about some other features. We've got our pipelines. This is not going to be how it's going to be finalized. I know that they're doing more work on this, but this is going to be a feature that's going to be rolled out, and you're going to have pipelines, right? If anybody has ever worked on a sales team or had a sales team themselves, you know that pipelines are incredibly important. If you ever heard Grant Cardone say, he's like, where's my money? Grant Cardone, so when he says, where's my money? This is like the visual view for you to see where your money is. Your opportunities, your leads are your sales opportunities. So if you want to know where your money is, where the potential money is it for your business, you need to have a pipeline, right? So stage, go ahead.
Yeah, something I want to talk about this because this kind of falls into what my team does a lot when it comes to sales. And I'm gonna reference Go High Level as the point of reference. So in Go High Level right now, you can't assign 5 or 6, 7, 20, 100 agents to one pipeline. You just can't. That's why they give us like unlimited sub accounts, right? Because you have to have one sub account per agent, like that, which is a real pain in the ass. What this is going to be different for us is we're going to be able to have, a drop down menu in the top right corner. You see the blue button on our screen. This is pipelines. You'll be able to create different pipelines in there, right? And then you can assign multiple numbers, multiple gateways, and you can have multiple agents working off the same or different pipelines. You can move them down the pipeline, right? So now you don't have to have 100 sub accounts for 100 different pipelines, or for 100 different agents, or 10 agents, whatever, 10 different sub accounts with 10 different agents. You can have all the agents working within this specific pipeline. So it's going to be a huge game changer too, along with the typical automations and the workflows that'll be connected back to that. So that's going to be amazing. I'm really excited for that to come out.
Yeah, one of the things that Marcus is doing with Henry, because Marcus is that sales person, like he really owns that sales corner of this piece, right? So he's working with Henry to give Henry that, like, hey, like, it would be nice. Henry is taking his advice because Marcus is an excellent salesperson. And Henry wants to build tools that work for people that are either already great salespeople or want to become great salespeople. And that's why Henry and Marcus are working on this together, because Henry wants to build this for a salesperson, for a sales team. So you're going to see this continue to evolve, but this is going to be a very, very powerful system and tool. I can't tell you how many businesses I've worked with where I look at their business and they're like, I'm not making any money. And I'm like, well, where's your pipeline? They're like, I don't know what a pipeline is. And I'm like, well, then you don't know what you're doing. How much money, like, they're just leaving on the table and walking away from because they don't know where their money is. They don't know where the potential for their money is either, right? And that's a problem. So this is going to be really incredible. If you don't have pipelines, or if you do have pipelines and you want better pipelines, this is going to be coming out and this is going to be really, really great. You're going to be able to like drag and drop it. I don't want to talk too much about the aesthetic of this because this is going to change quite a bit, I'm sure. So just the general concept is it's going to be kind of like a Kanban or Kanban. I don't know how yeah, Marcus says it different than me, but a Kanban view. So you're going to be able to see the pipeline, see where people are at each stage in the buying journey. Okay. The other thing I want to talk about is appointments. This is also still something that's being worked on and created. So this is going to change some a little bit. But here you're going to be able to see your total appointments, how many new appointments you've got, any canceled appointments. So you're going to be able to see all of this in kind of a dashboard view. You're going to be able to create appointments and you'll go through here and just be able to create it. You're going to be able to go to calendar view and see your appointments. Again, this is still being developed. It's not finalized. Henry's working on some of the other higher priority items like the SIM cards, for example. So this is going to come soon, but this is what we got so far. And in this calendar view, you're going to be able to mark them unconfirmed, confirmed, canceled, rescheduled. So that way you can kind of color code it, see how your day is stacking up or how your days, your weeks, your months have been stacking up. So those are some other things. And again, we talked about all of the other smart tools, guys. These are all other things that you're going to have. You're also going to have, you're going to have access to your leads reports, activity logs, templates, tracks. These are all things that you're going to have. You're going to have notepads. This is stuff that you already have access to. Your account grants you access to this, guys. This is stuff that you get access to as an SMSiT early adopter in this business. So I just want to share that with you. Who here is pumped up and excited about the features that they're going to be able to tap into? Again, I want to reiterate, you guys already have access to this. This is something that's, if you don't have access to it yet, the only reason that you can't access it is because it's not rolled out yet. But as these features roll out, you're going to continue to gain access to these invaluable features. Yeah.
And let me show something just very quickly. Just 1 second. Can I do that?
Yeah. Go for it.
Right. I just want to show something important. Okay, so what I wanted to show was the ability to actually not just receive WhatsApp messages, okay, or when Facebook comes, not just receive them, but the ability to actually click on the message and reply to that message automatically. Okay, so I could do something like this. Okay, I could get the message and I could decide to reply to the message automatically. Just 1 second. Let me show you something quickly. Also, when it comes to groups, also we have an issue with groups, and that's the fact that previously, whenever you wanted to share your QR code for the group, you were always you couldn't change the number. So let's say you had 10 numbers, it always automatically chooses just one number from your account. That used to be the primary number, but now all of a sudden you can come there and I can just switch this number and that's it. As a QR code for this. And this really helps, especially when you got your test to join, right? And you have so many numbers in your system and you want to say, okay, I want to use this number for this. Automatically, if I scan this QR code right now, I'm going to get subscribed into this using this number. All right. So I said, let me just show that quickly. Okay. Let me stop sharing now. You can continue. Okay. So back to you, ma'am.
All right, let me go ahead and share my screen once more. So does anybody want to hear more about this? Are y'all excited to hear some more about what we got going on in the background, what's coming? If you are excited and you want to keep on listening and keep on jiving with us, type me in the chat. I want to make sure that nobody's falling asleep on me. I know y'all are keeping your cameras off. Hopefully you're hard working, but let's do this. Let me pull this up over here. So, okay. So what we just discussed, guys, is over 26 brand new features than what you already had. When you signed up with SMSiT, guys, y'all all got access to the SMS platform. That's pretty much what SMSiT was all about. It was a decentralized gateway, or it was a decentralized system to allow you to have as many gateways as you want, right? That's what it was all about. It is completely rebranded into a full-blown sales and marketing CRM system. You get access to it. There's over 26 features, brand new features that are released that you have access to right now. If you do some checks across other platforms to see how much they're charging for those monthly like subscriptions to all the different platforms that it would take for you to have the same thing that you have with this, it's almost $1,600 a month in value, right? $1,600 a month for all of those other things if you were to individually price shop for this, and you get it all consolidated into this one platform, okay? As a loyal version 1 client, whenever you guys started with us at version 1, you automatically got access to it. As we said, there's going to be some other things that are going to continue to roll out. So between now and September, just keep being on the lookout for all of these new features that are rolling out. And I want to put this in perspective further, so that way you understand truly how amazing of a deal you're getting, which is this, for brand new clients starting, it's in like what, 4 days, Marcus? On August 1st? I think it's on August 1st. Yeah. Starting on August 1st, our clients get, we're going to be releasing this. It's going to be available like on the street. People can get this starting on August 1st for $2.99 per month, right? So y'all get access to it right now, but for everybody else starting August 1st, they have to pay $2.99 per month to do that, which is crazy. But our stuff actually gets a little bit better for the right person. Okay. So if you are somebody who wants even more features, if you are somebody who wants to grow even faster than whatever you're growing at now, we have something for you. So for the business owners looking to grow at the speed of light, we've created a special version 2 business plan designed specifically for your needs. So it's going to be jam-packed with features to help elevate your business, beat out the competition, and go further. These are going to be features in addition to what you already have. So who wants to hear about those features? Anybody want it? Who here is trying to grow really, really freaking fast in their business? I mean, if you want to grow slow, that's cool. You can, yeah, Corey. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for contributing there, Corey. I guess everybody else wants to grow slower. That's cool. Travel. Yeah, I know it's redundant. Y'all, I'm trying to hype you up. I'm trying to get y'all going. Okay. So let's talk about the features. First feature is artificial intelligence. So let me show you what I mean by artificial intelligence. You're going to be able to leverage it across all of this. I want to show you how. Let's go over to the dashboard and talk about it. So, and you can do this in a few different ways. I'm going to talk about the contact section first. So here in the contact section, you have the ability to leverage AI with your contacts. You can go over to your edit. So you can edit your contacts. You can assign them to the groups or whatever, right? But you can also assign, where is it at? Not this one. I'm going to the other platform. Just a moment while I pull this other one up. I accidentally closed it earlier. Okay, so go to your contacts and you can edit your people to have whatever you want them to have, any sort of personality. So you go here and you can go over to where it says persona and you can assign a persona. So with the AI built into SMSiT, you actually have the ability to leverage over 100 different personality archetypes. So the AI that we have has the ability to take on different personalities and assume that personality through discussions with your clients. So let's say I want this person, whenever my AI is talking to Henry, I want them to have an open-minded kind of conversational archetype, right? So I select that. I can select however I want that conversation to go, and then I hit submit. That's going to save it. So from now on, whenever somebody messages in or whenever Henry sends me a message, if I have my AI turned on, and I'm going to show you how to turn that on, but if I have my AI turned on, it'll automatically respond to Henry in a open-minded kind of conversational way, right?
And you can
So
also do that manually too. You know, you can underneath action, just try to click on the chat underneath action where you got Henry.
Mhm.
Yeah, click on that, and then click on the AI prompts. No, just AI prompts. Open-minded automatically.
Yeah.
You have different personalities. Where the open-minded is, you can click on the open-minded, you have the different personalities.
So the open-minded is because he just open-minded for me. And then what we also did is this. After the first 10 messages that Henry sends to this system, the system would automatically take all the messages and try to guess what personality Henry is. So let's say you have 1 million people, right? It's going to be hard for you to go into 1 million contacts and start giving them personas, right? So we tried to use the AI to predict, okay, what personality type that individual is, so it can help you out with completing your contact data. Okay. All right.
Gotcha. Cool. So yeah, it does. That is the prompt that you can set up. So it's in there, right? And I can change it, and then I could say, tell me, or can you explain that the sky is blue? You can set a character limit. Maybe I want it to only send, or maybe I want the message sequence to only be 160 characters.
No, that's different. That's the remaining.
Oh, that's for the text. Okay. And then hit generate.
Mm-hmm.
And there we go. It's going to tell me all about the sky in an open-minded way, right? So I've got that, but there's a few other things that I want to show you guys about this. And you can send the number, like if you want to send it, you assign the number and then you hit send, and it'll send out if you want this. You can also edit it. Maybe you don't want to say it that way, and you can just change some of the words, but you can edit and then send it. So like Henry was saying, the system will try to automatically assign a personality type based off of that. But we also have the potential to set up the 100% AI chat management in your smart inbox. So if you go to your smart inbox, and this is something I was really excited about telling you guys, is you can actually turn on your AI. Here, you go to AI chatbots, and you can turn it on. It could be either ChatGPT or Bard. You can select your persona. This will be kind of the default. Maybe my default is caring, but if somebody messages in, it'll go from there. We're working on having an SMS-GPT. I don't know when that's going to be coming out, but it's going to be SMSiT. But right now we're leveraging ChatGPT in this, and you can use this for your chat management. Now, whenever somebody responds, it's going to follow up with them in this manner and try to get those conversations answered as quickly as possible in whatever persona that you want it to be in, right? And get the results that you need, get your clients whatever solutions that they need, right? And we're talking about how this is going to save you time, how this is going to save you money. I have 2 VAs on my team, and I know once this comes out and once this is fully working the way it needs to be working, the way I want it to work, I'm going to be able to simply get this turned on and get my VAs focus on other tasks, or I could eliminate them if I needed to, saving my company money or refocusing their time and energy on other high priority tasks or lower priority tasks that are taking up time of higher priority employees in the business. So if y'all have VAs, or if maybe you don't want to spend the time, right? Maybe you're the person who's managing all these conversations. And if you could free up some of your time, you could focus on other tasks like trying to get more clients or trying to just get more business, right? You're going to be able to do that with this. So this is something that's really cool with AI. I've got another part of AI I want to talk about, which is going to be under the voice section. And it's going to be in your, let me go back over here because that's not released yet. Let's go to voice, and we're going to go to our smart dialer. So your smart dialer, you're going to be able to use the multi-line power dialer function. Let me pull up this, and I'll show you guys like a really good graphic of how to talk about that. There we go. So here's your smart line power dialer. So let's talk about what this is real quick. This is your SMSiT system, right? In this little computer. Here's your contact list. And basically what you have the ability to do is simply say, I want to call 10 people at a time. This is going to be mostly for people that have setter teams. This is what I would recommend. Let's say I have an outbound setter team, and my setters are going out, they're calling lists of people, and their job is to get people booked on my salespeople's calendar. Okay. So maybe I have a list of 10,000 people or 100,000 people, and I want to call 5, 10 people at a time. So the system will automatically start calling those people. They'll start dialing, right? It's automatic. It's a smart dialer system. So it'll start dialing them automatically. And when somebody answers the phone, right, it's going to route them over to one of my setters. Let's say somebody answers the phone. It's going to automatically make sure one of my setters, maybe I have 3 or 4 setters working that day, one of my setters is automatically answering that. If it goes to voicemail, it's going to automatically drop a message. If it's busy, it just hangs up, right? And it keeps going. So that way you're hitting that list as quickly as possible. Now, why is this important? This is going to be important because the amount of time that you're spending, maybe just dialing, pressing whatever buttons you need to do, hitting this, listening, waiting for the, doing 3, 4, 5 rings with no answer, then having to actually leave a voicemail, that takes time. So if you're able to just streamline it all, you're saving time, which is great. So that's a feature that you get with what we're talking about right now, but you're also able to leverage the AI in this as well. Let me show you some of the other features. What you can do with this multi-line power dialer is you can select a group of contacts. Like I was saying earlier, maybe Prattville, maybe I want to call residential versus commercial, right? I can select who I want to hit up. I can select from what phone number I want to call. I can select how many lines I want to do. Maybe I want to call 5 people at a time. And I can go just like that, right? So I can set up my settings, how I want it to operate. And then I can also set up a few other settings, including having the ability to have an AI live operator setting. So I can turn on my AI, and with the AI, it can forward to the AI. Let's say after maybe 4 rings, it'll forward to that. I can set all of this up to where the AI is actually helping in this setting process, right? It's another tool that you can leverage. You're able to let me go over here. You're able to choose the agents that you want to have doing this. You're able to set up all of the stuff around your availability. You're able to turn the AI live operator on. You can choose what type of voice you want your AI operator to have. You can have a pre-recorded message. You can have all of this set up and have your AI actually assist in this process. So that is why it's just an incredibly important tool. Right now, you can choose to set up, let's say I want live operator, I can do this. If I want the AI operator, I turn on my AI operator, but you're able to leverage also, AI in this. Go ahead.
And also just quickly, we should also tell them that we have an integration coming in where the AI can make a call for you. So you don't need to call yourself. The AI would call the person and would be able to stay around 10, 40 minutes talking to your customers. Okay, just like a human. All right. So we have that coming in, and that's really going to make it that imagine you have 1 million people right now. You got 1 million people to call. Just click start and go drink margarita somewhere or do all the beautiful things and let the artificial intelligence work for you. Then you go to your bank account and you see your money there. So simple. And so we bring it out and bring it fast. Okay. Hannah, please continue, ma'am.
Yeah, no, that's good. Let me pull this up over here. So that's going to be one of the powerful things about AI. And there's also a few other things that AI will help you with. And I'm really just scratching the surface here. AI is going to be able to help you with a lot of other things, including your bloggers. It can help you actually help build your websites and build your funnels. I don't know about you guys, if anybody has built funnels here. Whenever I build funnels, building a funnel, a good funnel can take a few days. And that's with me being a highly skilled funnel builder, it still takes me a couple days to build good funnels. So for somebody that maybe has never had experience building funnels, or maybe you're somebody who pays funnel builders to do it for you, that's a lot of money or time that or both that you're having to spend, right? So the AI is actually going to be able to help you build funnels and build websites and build all of these things for you. AI is going to be incredibly impactful there. Other smart tools that you're going to be able to leverage this with is in your blogger. You can have your blogger support. In your social planner, we were talking about this with Henry. Henry's working on getting some AI to help build and help create some of the social things that you might post across multiple platforms. So it's really boundless, the potential. And I know Henry's continuing to build more and more functionality with the AI and things that we can have it help with. I haven't even talked about everything because there's a few other features I want to show you. And as I show you some of the other features, I'll talk about how AI will be supporting in those. But AI is incredibly powerful for your artificial or for your SMSiT platform. Another thing is it's going to be able to power your smart analytics, which means you're going to be able to see the AI integrate and talk about your analytics. So that way you can ultimately make decisions, smart decisions in your business that help you grow faster, right? That's what it's all about. It's about growing faster. Next thing I want to show you guys is going to be our workflows, and another feature, another add-on, another bonus of our business platform that I want to talk about is going to be your workflows and automations. So again, I like just like Marcus, I'm going to talk about Go High Level just because Go High Level is what I currently use in my business. And I'm going to talk about the differences in this. So for example, what I can do is I can create an automation or a workflow, and I can choose what I want it to be off of. Is it based off of a contact or a form submission? Is this a workflow that I want to trigger if an incoming phone call or an incoming message comes in, or is it based off of templates? Whatever the situation is, I'm going to select what I want it to be about. And it's going to be kind of like a lucid chart. If anybody's ever used it, kind of like it goes down and it shows you kind of a mind map of how this works. So you can choose your first thing. You have actions and triggers. You choose your action or you choose your trigger, whatever the situation is, and you go from there. And you can have some of the actions or triggers be around the AI. You can also have affiliate stuff in here. You can have Google Sheets. Now, what I want to talk about in reference to like Go High Level, for example, is Go High Level actually charges extra for any of these things. You have to pay extra to use these. Even in the highest tiered plan that you have Go High Level, if you want to create workflows or automations that leverage things like Google Sheets, you're gonna have to pay extra to have that. Every time it fires, it's a charge, right? So you're gonna be able to do that. You can have custom webhooks fire. You can have all of these things, smart tools. You can talk about smart tools. Maybe something happens, contact comes in, and you want it to create, I don't know, a QR code or whatever the situation is. You're able to do all of that here. Maybe you get a new contact and you want it to trigger a membership grant offer. They automatically get access. So these are really, really important things that you're going to be able to do and leverage. And with the more than 100 plus integrations that SMSiT has, it's really infinite and calculable how many different things you're going to be able to do. Okay, this is going to save you a lot of time and money, because instead of doing these manually, right, instead of doing whatever the actions were, let's say I got a new client and now I wanted to send them a contract. I wanted to make sure that they got onboarded with their account manager. I wanted to make sure they did X, Y, Z. I can workflow it and make sure that they're getting everything they need and front loading that work through the system, leveraging the system, rather than having to pay a VA to do all of that for me. Okay. So that's a really incredible like thing that we're doing. You're going to be able to see the settings. So you can choose like, maybe I only want this to go through a certain time frame, right? Or maybe I want it to only trigger during a specific time frame. You're going to be able to say if it's a response sequence, they can stop on response, or you can allow multiple people to go through it. You're going to be able to set this up. You're going to be able to see the history of it. You're going to be able to see the status. You're going to be able to see reports, all of this. You're going to see how people were doing through the whole process. So that is workflows, and that's going to be something I look forward to. The next thing I want to show you guys is the e-commerce suite. So e-commerce is kind of cool. E-commerce has its own dashboard, so you can kind of see right now the way it's set up is that you can put all your products in here. You can handle your billing, your payments, your subscriptions, transactions, all of that good stuff. You can handle it in here. One of the cool things that AI is going to be able to do in here, and Henry was showing how it works previously, but you can actually have within your e-commerce, you can have it create your product images and stuff like that. You're going to be able to leverage the AI to help create those images for your products. So that's really, really cool too. And it's going to be a whole system for you to manage your e-commerce store. So if anybody that you know owns e-commerce businesses, you're going to be able to manage that business, track all of your analytics in one place, in one easy to find location. So that is something else I wanted to chat about. And yeah, that was all the main features I want to talk about the business. So with just those few features I was talking about, you add roughly $3,500 in additional value, which means that for those serious business owners we were talking about that were looking to grow fast, they're going to be able to tap into roughly across what you have now and what you could have with the business plan, over $5,000 per month total value without having to have, 15, 20, 30 plus different subscriptions, without having to have a bunch of different tabs open, without having to try to use Zapier or all these other programs to glue them together, ultimately slowing you down, slowing your growth down, just costing you more money and more time. Now, obviously, we're not going to try to offer you that business plan that we were just talking about with all the features you have, plus the ones we were just showing you with the AI. We're not going to try to offer you that for the $5,135 per month, even though it's obviously worth it. And we're not even going to try to pitch you the full price, which is going live on August 1st. It's not 21st, but it's going live in like 4 days for $6.99 per month. We're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to do what we've always done, which is give you an insane deal while delivering incredible value. So here's our pitch. As a loyal SMS-iT user and an early adopter, we would like to offer you access to our business suite for $269 per month with a locked-in rate for life. Again, it's $6.99 per month and 4 days from now, which means that you have the potential to save over $430 per month if you'd like. And we want to make that deal even sweeter by giving you something special. So for the people that are interested in doing this, you have 4 days, right? But for the people that are interested in doing this, since you've stayed till the end of this, we want to do something special for you where we want to give you access to an exclusive feature for free for the following 2 months, which is our interactive video building system. And this is actually a smart tool. So you can see it in your smart tools. It's not included in your plan, but it's our video ads. And let me log into it. Let's pull this up. I'll probably pull this up when it gets closer to it. There we go. So let me log in. And I'll show you what this is about. Perfect. So this is a system that you're going to be able to use to create video ads using and leveraging AI. So basically what it does is it creates videos, designs videos on any platform, including the metaverse. And what's great about it is if you don't want to use your own face or the faces of your employees, or if you don't have a team or you just don't want to pay for an actor, it's not a problem because you can actually use an AI humanoid to do this. You can set that up. That's one of the many other benefits of AI. So let me find that tab that I was just in. There we go. So you can go to create video and you can do whatever you want here. You can just create a video. You can set up whatever you need to do and basically pull it. So you can upload if you have a video that you want to do. You can generate. Sorry, my computer wants to generate. You can generate whatever you need. You can pull all of this together. You're going to be able to plug all of this in and ultimately leverage it. Now, what's cool is you can have a man humanoid. You can have a woman. You could set it up to talk about things. You could have it set up with a personality archetype, so it'll talk however you want it to talk. And it just allows you to build all of this in one place. So it's really, really cool. And then you're going to be able to track the dashboard. You're going to be able to see the analytics of how are these videos doing? How did they do across different platforms? How did they do on WhatsApp versus Facebook? You're going to be able to get all of this for free for the following 2 months if you decide to move forward with this. So this is something that is independent. We are going to be selling this independent. But we're going to give you access for free. So just to recap, you get everything we were talking about. If you'd like, for $269 per month, which is practically a steal since in 4 days it's going to be $6.99. And this is only available to you. So is it only for 2 month Praffle? You were talking about the video ads. Yes, you get access to that for 2 months for free. If you end up liking it, there is going to be a special offer. Marcus can give us the details on that in a minute, but yeah, basically you have the opportunity to try it. There is going to be some sort of really ridiculous low price on that. But yeah. So all in all, I want to tell you, I understand that for a lot of people, moving from what you have now to maybe a monthly can be a little nerve-wracking. So we are very confident in the abilities of this platform, and we know it's going to help a lot of people, which is why we decided to put a guarantee on it. Okay. We know this is the most powerful CRM solution out there. But maybe you don't know that yet because you haven't gotten a chance to test it out, which is fine, which is why we wanted to guarantee. So here's our guarantee. Once our complete unparalleled array of features are launched and working by the end of August, we're making you an irresistible promise. If our business plan, if you choose to move forward with it, and if you choose to sign up, If our business plan does not live up to your wildest dreams, we're going to grant you an additional bonus of 2 extra months completely free of charge, after which point you will transition back to the starter plan. And basically all this means is that you have 2 choices from here. You can do nothing and keep access to the new starter plan that you already have access to, and you can just keep doing whatever you're doing now. Or the second option, you can make success your priority, you can power your business with AI, and you can watch your business grow on autopilot, breaking record months after record months, increasing your profitability, making more money, spending less money, and ultimately just grow. So that's what we got here. I am going to drop this link in here. Guys, I need to reiterate, this is only for the next 4 days. We've had this offer going for a while, but this does expire in the next 4 days. If you want the exclusive video ad bonus, you have to do it by the end of today. That's the link. But yeah, now we can open it up for some questions. Did anybody find value in today's training or today's webinar?
A lot of value. Amazing.
Yeah, lots of value. Okay, good. Thank you all for coming. Does anybody have any questions that they want to talk about? You can unmute yourself, or you can keep on staring at me. I don't care. Either way, I want to make sure you guys are getting what you need out of this.
Just very quickly, while you were doing that, I just I did a quick fix for the WhatsApp. Let me share my screen just 2 minutes, then we go back to questions. So here we got the WhatsApp, right? So what we've done is the ability of not just to send single messages, okay, but the ability to also send messages that you respond to, just as you can do on WhatsApp right now. But you can only do this, of course, for WhatsApp messages that you receive. This is a WhatsApp message. I can do this for this. This is an SMS message. I can't do it for this. All right, and keep going up. This is an SMS message. I can't do it for that too. We got voice messages. We got a lot of messages here because it's a unified inbox. Remember, voice, SMS, email, they all come into one place, and you know that because it has the logo underneath it. So let's say I wanted to respond to this WhatsApp email message. I could just do this. Just reply. See, like I can be like, hey, what's up? All right. Of course, I have to choose my WhatsApp channel. When I click send, it goes instantly, and I receive it. I just received it on my phone right now. All right. If you want me to show you that, I can show that to you right here. That's it. Hey, what's up? See that? Instantly. Then I can also respond back, right? I'm saying, I'm amazing. Okay, and just send it over. So now that I send it over, we still working on the fact that you don't need to refresh the page to see the messages. Now you need to refresh the page, okay? Oh, but by the end of this week, you wouldn't need to refresh the page whenever you want to see the messages, okay? I'm just going to refresh the page, and of course, if I come here, I'm going to see that I'm amazing, okay? And that's excellent, okay? So I wanted to just show that and just make you all understand that not only can you send messages, okay, but you can also actually respond to messages. Now we're working on this too. That's going to be working like in a few days from now. When you do this, it automatically shows on WhatsApp. So we really making sure this is super robust. So you actually feel as though you are on WhatsApp right now. All right. Okay, let me start my screen so you can go to messages. We can go to questions. So y'all can start questions. Any questions from you guys?
Yeah, so Praful and just everybody else that's in here, what we're going to be doing too as Henry and the team continue to develop more features, we're going to be creating tutorials, right, in the form of PDFs and video tutorials, and we'll have like onboarding sessions that we'll be able to bring out too. Just right now, the whole team is focused on getting as many of these to, all these features developed as fast as possible, so that people can start using them, and then you get the bugs, get the feedback, and make it even perfected. So that will be coming in the very, very near future. At the latest, we'll start making videos like right around the 21st of August, but we hope to start actually next week. But like worst case scenario, like 21st, 22nd of August, we'll start making the tutorial videos, because by that time, two more features will be built out. Most of the bugs will be out. And so we want to be efficient with our time too when it comes to creating trainings, because if they fix something, then we have to go back and redo it. It's like doing double the work. So just bear with us, but it's on our to-do list. So Tam, you're not using WebSocket for the messaging part? I don't know what that means. It's going to be a Henry question.
You're not using what?
WebSocket for the messaging part? I don't know what that is.
What messaging port are you talking about?
Tam, what messaging part are you talking about? Yeah. Feel free to unmute the mic if it's easier to talk. If you want to write, everyone's welcome to voice if you want on the over the like actually talking. The WebSocket connection, he's saying. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Cam, if you can explain a little bit better, that'd be awesome.
We have a lot of message. We have got a lot of messaging channels. So what channel are you talking about? Because I'm kind of confused.
While we're waiting for Tam to respond. Gotcha. Henry, you see what she said?
What you saying?
Did you see what they said? It said, I guess you're using HTTP connection, not WebSocket connection.
I don't understand. For the messaging part, we got a lot of channels right here. What's the question?
I don't know. Cam,
Yeah, we're working on that. I just stated we're working on that. That's not an issue, okay? By the end of this week, you're gonna have instant refresh. It's gonna be instant. We got a lot of things we're working on. You have to remember that, right? We have a lot of things we're working on. While I was talking to y'all right now, I was trying to make sure I'm coordinate with my developers to make sure that we solve the SIM card issue and just so many other things. So it's not going to be an issue, okay? But we actually do things based on priorities, okay? So that's not going to be an issue at all. That's
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just a statement before I go. SMSiT, you guys are killing it. It's going great, wonderful. Anybody who's on the fence about getting the upgrade to the business, do yourself a favor, get the upgrade. If you don't, you're gonna regret it. So remember back in the days when Apple came out and you didn't invest in Apple and it became this $1 trillion thing. This is what's gonna happen with SMSiT. So team, keep doing what you guys doing, and Henry, salute to you, sir. You guys take care.
Thanks, Corey. You just supremely amazing, bro. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, guys, like we're just hanging out here for you. So if y'all don't have questions,
Marcus, you got some questions right there. You wanna respond?
So Praful, if you take a look at the landing page, I just responded again. If you click on there and you scroll all the way down, so click on that link and scroll all the way down, you'll see those two tables. One says starter, one says business. That'll show you what all the features are in there. So is it more like 3 months trial period? What do you mean? We don't get the returns. So basically the guarantee comes down to if the CRM doesn't function to the expectations of what we're promising you, then it's like, right, because we can't make you make money. If you don't know business, you don't know how to sell, you don't know how to market yourself, and that's not on us. Is the platform going to let you send out WhatsApp messaging? Is it going to let you do the Instagram? Is it let you do the bulk? Or is it going to let you do the multi-dialer, power line? Is the sales pipelines working? That kind of stuff. If that doesn't meet your expectation, that's where that guarantee comes into place. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. Any other questions, folks? Before we call her a day? Thanks, Buffalo. Last call for questions. Last call before the bar closes.
I just want to, we've talked about it. I have to say this again. 4 days, guys, 4 days. That's it. That's it. After this, the $269 offer will never, ever, ever, ever be available again. It's going to be $699 per month starting on August 1st. So that's a big difference. If you are planning on maybe you're not wanting to grow like that right now. Maybe you've got other priorities right now, but maybe, you know, in 3, 4, 5 months, a year from now, you're going to be hitting it hard. You have the ability to save so much money by taking up this opportunity instead of that. Now, for Praful was just talking LTD for SMS-iT V2. You already have.
Hold on. I want to go off on I want to keep branching off what you just said, Hannah. So obviously people are a little concerned. Hey, if I put $269 a month, how will I cover that investment if I'm maybe just getting my business started or whatnot? And, you know, we've been sending out some email blasts lately that are showing different ways, like as an affiliate, right? All it takes is, because if you want to sell your clients, your existing base, your friends, maybe on upgrading to a business plan, then you're going to have your own account to demo. Right? You want to be able to demo that for them to convince them. And then maybe you have your own offer that you can upsell them in a different marketing service. I don't know, whatever it is that your business is. So that's one way and all you need is 1 or 2 of those people to sign up and you get your monthly $269 covered each month. And you're probably left over some stuff as you get more people, right? The second, and part of the affiliate too is, if you don't want to maybe go that affiliate way, then you can just be like, hey, I got this really cool deal. And maybe you have a friend that's starting your business, be like, hey, I'll let you use my account, just pay me $269 a month for now. And then we can come to an agreement later. Like you can rent it out or you can run someone else's business on it. And then the other thing is like what Hannah was just saying. If you look at the stats, right, only 6 to 8% of businesses in the US ever make $1 million or more in sales a year, 6 to 8%. So if your goal at one point or another, whether it's now or in the near future, maybe, I don't know, 10 years from now, is to want to be doing $1 million plus or more a year in sales, you're going to need the business plan to be able to do that because you want that artificial intelligence, you want that ability to do mass output, whether it's cold and warm. And so like now's that time to pull the trigger, because if you look at the $699 per month versus the $269, that's a $5,200 a year savings times 10 years. You know how many cheeseburgers you could buy that over the 10? I mean, think about that. It's a ridiculous amount of cash that you're saving. So keep that in mind as you go, because again, as Hannah said, there's only 4 days left and you will regret it. If what I said makes sense for you, like you want to be $1 million business someday in the future, or you want to start doing a SaaS type thing, like jump on that now, because you're going to regret it if you don't before it expires on July 31st. So wanted to put those 2 cents in there. Alexander, appreciate you, brother. And
somebody was
so the
LTD.
I'll talk about that. Sorry. So in regards to LTD for V2, not sure about that yet. We already did that previous lifetime deal, which, you know, a bunch of people here are existing Swimlings. But for like, if we were to do an LTD in the future, business plan wouldn't be on there, these advanced features, right? Because the company has to sustain itself and has to build, so everyone can help each other out. But
you're right. If we will do an LTD, we probably wouldn't have smart tools, probably wouldn't have unlimited messaging, probably wouldn't have the AI the way it is. We wouldn't have a lot of things right there because V2 and V1 are not the same, and V2 cannot be. The complete V2 cannot be an LTD. Even the starter plan for V2, okay, cannot go into an LTD plan. It wouldn't be too expensive if you want to go as an LTD plan. So it's probably going to be something extremely stripped down, okay? That's going to resemble, let's say, the basic plan with some other few things added, but small tools wouldn't be there, okay? AI wouldn't be there. All these beautiful things would be there, but it's going to be lovely. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be nice, right? That's going to make sense for the amount that would be paid for that. Okay. Folks that had, let's say the unlimited messaging, that some such things would never be there. Okay. So I want to throw that out there. All right. The LTD is going to cater to a different kind of market. Okay. Market that's not very heavy. Okay, because then it's going to be as though you have a plan before the starter plan. It's going to be between the basic plan and the starter plan. All right. Okay.
Very cool. You see anything
All
else?
right. Any last things here? Any questions, concerns, clarification on anything? Because if not, forever hold your peace and we can be done with our day. And it's always a pleasure to have everybody join the meeting as always.
So no questions? No more questions? Nobody? You got questions? You sure? No questions?
All right.
All right.
That's it. That's it then.
All right. Okay,
Y'all have
but
a
just
great day.
expect that. Normally I was supposed to launch and tell everybody that, hey, SIM card is working today, but we just had a little issue with the app itself just crashing. So we want to have it fixed tomorrow. But at least you can start using it, but it's going to crash a little bit. All right. What's amazing is that it's already working, it's in there, but we're finishing up the nuts and bolts, okay, to have it complete. So yeah, fingers crossed. You should start using the SIM card this week. Or maximum, the SIM card should be 100% ready by the end of this month. That was the original plan, okay? And then very quickly, we're gonna go into the voice because we wanna have you using that small dialer before the end of next month, okay? We wanna have you using the small dialer before the end of next month. A lot of beautiful things are gonna happen next month. A lot of beautiful things, guys. A lot of beautiful things. We already did about 3 more small tools. You're gonna have minimum 10 small tools, okay? 10 small tools by the end of this month. Okay, so a few days from now, you can check out the small tools. You're gonna have 10. We already started working on the automation sequence section also, so that's already coming up. Okay, so y'all are in for a ride and be working as fast as possible so we can deliver and make y'all very happy. So I would leave that there. And I'm sure Hannah want to say something to close this.
Yeah, guys, I'm really excited. This is the last big one that we're going to be doing of this. This is your last opportunity. Now that we're done with this, my job and Marcus's job is we're going to work on building the content that you guys need to survive and thrive with the software. So my main focus now moving forward is going to be building the content, the resources, the assets that you need to implement this content, this software to make money. My job is to help you guys make money and save money. And everything I am doing moving forward is going to be all about that. So please keep on tuning in. Please keep on opening your emails, paying attention to any webinars that we have. Please keep engaging in the community because this is how you are going to make money in your business. All right. So and don't like Corey was saying early, don't be that person that wakes up on August 1st and is like, crap, can't believe I missed out on that. Don't be that guy. I promise it's gonna suck. And you're gonna be like, hey Hannah, hey Marcus, hey Henry. And we're gonna be like, sorry, dude, we told you literally for 6 weeks straight to take advantage of this before it was gone. So don't be that person. The FOMO is real. And that's what I got. Marcus, I don't know if you have anything else, but I'm good.
And I just wanted to add to prove to you that the FOMO is real. Yesterday we just stopped selling sub accounts. We no longer have sub accounts for sale no more. So the those that have the previous sub accounts, we call that legacy now. So we're thinking about bringing up new sub accounts for V2, which is going to be built differently, which is going to behave differently. So while we were telling y'all previously to grab a sub account, if you didn't grab it, it's no longer going to be $2. It's going to be $10, and it's not going to have the flexibility that the previous ones had. So if you had a sub account, make sure you hold it tight. Make sure you don't need a subscription, okay? Because it's legacy now, and it's gonna be exactly what our amazing Hannah is saying right now. All right, so I just wanted to put that out there. If you go log into your account right now, try to buy the sub account, you cannot buy the sub account no more. It's gone.
Yeah. And I just put in the group chat also, the Facebook group. There's lots of those live updates pretty much daily. We're posting on features, advanced and feature stuff. So if you guys aren't in the Facebook group, definitely join so you can have access to real-time updates.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, the next time y'all see me is hopefully going to be in some of my trainings that I'm going to be working on delivering to you guys very, very soon. I hope you have a great day. Go make $1 bazillion and use SMS tools to do it. See you guys.